Time.
Okay.
Now it's blinking, right?
All right.
Okay, all right. So
Try again.
Very sorry, but
okay.
you want to make
fine.
it. You want to get it.
All right. 6-1. That's
Okay. They probably can see the scorecard. Yeah.
Same time.
You already know.
Matt, who won? Local player wins.
Oh, you're done? I was going to come to watch it.
No, we're playing shootout.
What? You think so? Yeah, just about like the score though, man, right? Yeah. I figured you covered it double A.
When I was gone, I played all night long. The main event. Oh, wow. Yeah, but I know.
Ouch.
That's what I was worried about. So what time is your Oh, nice. How late will it be?
Like this is a sort of situation where I might be making mistakes on these doubles and as the attacker, and yet I'm, a favorite to win, but
Yeah.
my PR will be worse than yours in this game. It's too hard to resist. No angle.
He will probably hate you for that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I sometimes my mistake is I tend to go the other way. I'm too much into preserving the prime and not enough about attacking and stopping you from an anchor. You know, with 4 on the bar and 0 anchors. Usually, what happens is the dice give you double 5s, and I'm like, oh. What was I thinking?
Yeah.
3.
Oh, no. Yeah. No, you're 100% right. I just didn't. Exactly. It's just some small scale stuff I'm doing. I never wanted to be as technical as that. That's never my.
I give you the double 1. I was worried more about my double 2 than your double 1. I guess ask and you shall receive.
We did them together, and we sure did. You were a star. I know. I forget what the hell.
They almost finished. But we don't want that.
Yes, they are.
Can I do that thing where I break it in half and then come back later for another?
Yeah. No, I would have gotten it to you. Gotten it before you.
stack.
Thank you.
They let you do it all.
Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.
Don't worry, come get you.
Don't buy it.
You gave your address to the.
Oh. I'm gonna give you the double 3, 4, 5, 6.
You're very generous.
Thank you. Figure every extra checker off can make a difference in the gammon. Getting hit will hurt me in the gammon too, but I think just having
Yeah.
my only bad numbers are big doubles.
Big doubles,
4,
yeah.
which are, it's a double-edged sword,
Yeah.
and it prevents me being shy on this 2-point, which could create a different sword.
Well, any double of yours. Well, double 6, double 5, double 4 is bad. Double 3 is bad, which is for 1 in 9, 11%. But double 2, double 1 is very good for you, if I say.
Right, and it's 4 out of 36 times 11 out of 36, so it's only about 3.5%.
Yeah.
And I think my gammons go up by more than my. I mean, it's 3.5% that you hit,
Yeah.
and maybe a third of those you actually win. So, especially if I have all those checkers.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyway, that's my thinking.
Yeah.
You know. Right, nothing, no shots are coming this turn. Well, maybe, but again, as we say, no point, reason to waste. You need every tip you can.
Thank you for helping. 3, 4.
Okay.
I'm sorry, was that was the cube turned on there?
Yes.
It was.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No, don't. And by the way, if I make an illegal play, I give someone watching the game permission to correct that play. Normally, kibitzers aren't supposed to, but
Yeah, that's the new rule, isn't it, with the USBGF? That if you give them permission, they are allowed
that's
to point
correct.
out. Yeah.
That's correct. I think it has to be agreed by both
It has
players.
to be agreed by both. I agree.
And I doubt that I'm going to see something that.
Well, no, but it might.
appreciate
It
it.
might. Even errors on the score.
Yeah.
I think clock errors were allowed to be corrected. Like, hey, your clock is running, or it's not running.
You're just using the clock to finish when you're done.
Correct. This is a close one because my decision is based on the race. And after the roll, the pip counts 108 to 108. Even, but he'll be on roll. So, you know.
The average roll is 8.
And therefore, the advantage of having the roll is 4.
Yeah.
You could
It's half
imagine
of a
if I'm
typical roll.
if I'm ahead by 4, then after he rolls, I'm down by 4, then I'm ahead by 4, then down by 4. So having the roll is worth like 4. So it's a close decision. If I were ahead, I would break contact. You know, I think I'm gonna.
But it doesn't really break contact.
Well, this would break a lot of contact because now this has 4 safe landing spaces, and these have landing spaces. And, you know, so that would. Whereas if I want to keep contact, I'm going to keep these checkers here to pin these checkers, and so I'm going to do that. I'm still going to go here 1, 2, 3, 4, just so that there's 6.
Basically, he's blocking my double sixes.
Blocking his double 6s, and after he plays here and there,
Then you get a 6
his
and
other
something.
6s do that, and I hope to be like
Yeah.
that. So I'm trying to make his racing lead work against him. And he just wants to roll doubles.
I feel there's always a point where I feel like the next double wins.
Not always.
No, but no, when you have like the 2 like that, there's nothing in between.
It's a pretty good bet that in the next 3 rolls, one of us will roll doubles, and that's going to sort of break open. It's
Yeah.
going to end this holding game.
Yeah.
That happens over half the time. But
The question is also which doubles.
and which doubles, and
Yeah.
and maybe it'll benefit one player more
Yeah.
than others. Given that he was slightly ahead in the race, you know, the big doubles would benefit him a lot more. 4, 3. I'm gonna go 3 and 4. I'm giving him double 2s, but giving myself some flexibility.
That'll be tomorrow. It'll be the final, but they have to finish the practice. Thank you.
Congratulations. I roll?
No, got one more.
Okay. Frank's a local player, and he's in the finals.
I know. Oh yeah. Oh, he's in the.
He won the semifinals match. He will be He's the undefeated finalist.
Oh, that's great.
Play the
In the
winner,
Open?
In the Open. He'll play the winner of the fighters bracket. So good for him.
That'll be great.
Do they still have the fighters that if you win the fighters bracket, you have to win 2 matches?
No, I helped change that.
Okay, yeah.
My philosophy, I said, you give the person who wins the fighters, he's got like a 6-0 record. The winner of the fighters bracket has like an 8-1 record, and frankly, those are comparable records.
Yeah.
And maybe the 8-1 record had to play some pretty tough competition towards the end of their journey. And anyway, so I said, can you imagine if you were the 8-1 player, you beat the other guy in the first match. Now you're 9-1, they're 6-1, and they've lost to you. And they say, he still has to play another game? That just seems cruel. It seems like you've established who the superior player, who had the superior record of the tournament. It's 9-1 against 6-1, and the 6-1 lost to the 9-1.
That's an interesting way to put it.
So some tournaments will compensate an undefeated player because it's a double elimination tournament. They'll say, but here's a few $100 out of the prize money as a...
Is that the way they do it here? With extra
Patrick doesn't think so. But Ben Friesen, he thinks so.
Once you get started, give them a point in the match or something.
That's another way of doing it. The next article in the magazine is on this. It's called Math Problems for Tournament Directors.
Okay.
And that's one of them.
Okay.
That's a big one.
But you introduced the rule that if someone, like last year's Masters, if I went through 5 rounds or 6 rounds to win that event, whereas somebody had a bye, I would get extra cash.
In other words, if say there was a morning jackpot and an evening jackpot, and the evening jackpot was full, but the morning jackpot had some buys, then you would actually give the winner of the one that didn't have buys a little bit of side pool money to compensate their unfair, the tougher draw that they had. And we have a formula that's fair for that. Just as problems arise, there's usually a math solution. The one in this next paper is, what about slow pokes? All right, what if he wins this game, and then he's off to play a jackpot event, and he's alive in the Open, and yada yada, and the seniors event is stuck because he's got too many irons in the fire. Then what some directors have done in the past is they say, look, we're paying you your equity for making it to this round, but where does that equity come from? Who should be paying for, and sometimes they just took it out of the tournament and rebalanced, but that's the wrong solution. The person who should pay, let's say the winner of this match is owed, is worth $100.
Yeah.
Right? Then who should pay the 100? It's whoever our next opponent is, who will get a bye because you're the winner, you weren't there. And if they're not willing to do that, then the tournament pays that person $100, and then the next person pays $200, and there's a chain reaction. But it's the only fair solution, and everyone else is unaffected, as they should be. Anyway, that's a fun little discussion.
That was supposed to be a 6-1.
Clary, when you're done, I just wanted to say hi real quick. But go ahead. I'm in no rush at all.
When I was in...
Did you give yourself the right amount of pips?
I was here 6 and then 5.
Okay, I wasn't sure this was supposed to be there.
Get into another
Check.
Yeah, I think I did. Oh, you want to play? No, actually, no, I didn't. After you, I played Saul and lost. That's it. I'm done for now. I'm just watching and learning. I'm
Down
in learning
6,
mode
now
here.
I'm up 2.
This is where I feel like next double wins, because I feel like
Well, if one of us gets doubles next turn, that's a huge advantage.
Yeah.
That's true. But notice this was my point of keeping that contact was precisely because he's more likely to roll the bad number first.
And what is the official backgammon term for this? I call it a Mexican standoff. I don't.
It's just called a holding. No, it's not a holding game.
It is you are playing
It is a holding
game.
game. Yeah, we're both mutual holding game.
Yeah.
It does help with the page. Try that.
Okay, there we go. All right. And now I have 17 shots, all of which are winners, and a handful of misses that are pretty darn good, like the double fours and fives. Those are pretty good. So I got roughly 19 winning numbers. And the 17 that miss, even if I give him a shot, he only hits a third of them. He doesn't guarantee to win. And what's the race anyway? I've got 72. You've got 41, 69. I'll penalize 2 pips for that. So it's like 72 to 71. I have a slight racing edge if there's no further contact. And if there is contact, I just think there's so many market losers that I have to because my 17 are crucial, and the 19 that miss, he only hits a third of them, you know. And but even if he misses, the race is even. But you know.
What do you mean by he only hits a third? Because if he leaves that 6 there, then you have 7. He has 70
I guess I'm lucky in that nothing would force me to leave a shot because I'm aiming at 6s, not at 5s or something, right? You know, I mean, if it were here, I could roll like a 6-1 and leave a shot. Here, I could play safe if I want to.
But if you get a 6 and something else,
I win. I mean, he can win 2% of the. He can hit, he'll win 2% of the time that I hit.
Okay, I understand. I'm sorry.
So I looked at myself as having 17 plus 2 double fours and 5, 19 winning numbers. And of the 17 that miss, I think I'm still a 50-50 game. So I'm going to win 19 plus another 7 games. That's about 26 out of 36. And, he needs about 8 or 9 out of 30. Actually, at this score, a little less. Not well. But at this score, and even at money scores, 8 is usually about what you need if you have good use of the cube, and you do.
Yes.
So you have good use of the cube when I don't hit you.
Yes.
Anyway. What do we got? 5-3. Okay. I'm not excited, but I'm not giving him 17 shots. So I'm going to bury some checkers.
You can do something, it's called a round off.
Now he's favored.
Now, why wouldn't he have doubled before that roll?
Until he escaped, he wasn't favored to win.
Yeah, because I could roll 4, 1, 5, 1.
Right.
I could roll 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 probably is blocked. But if I don't roll something that clears this point, then I'm giving him another chance at a shot, and that's too much, basically. I don't want to give him the cube at 4 because he's going to grab it.
His winning chances were, I'm going to say, in the 50 to 60%, and I think have to be closer to the high 60s, I think, too. So now he's looking at his chances.
But I've never practiced it. So the way it works is stop, and then, but but I try to do it all in one motion. And I go flying up in the air, and my head is like on its way down to the ground.
Only in backgammon do we sometimes curse after rolling a good number.
I can tell I'm scared the shit out of me.
That's true.
Right? Oh, damn, I should have doubled.
Guess what happens now?
Okay, again,
I pass.
because with a kid,
So you see, sometimes it does work out that it is worth my while taking.
right away, right? Not even, don't think about it, don't wait a second. Just do it.
I'm trying to find the one guy who likes yeah, those garbanzos. That's good.
None of the people I I thought myself.
That's osteoporosis. Yeah, that's a classic line.
Another play. If I do this, I'm giving you 5-4 and 6-4 and 3-6. I'm giving you 6 numbers. If I do this, I'm giving you 11 numbers that hit, but that's only 5 more than the other play. And you got 4 really bad numbers, and you got other constructive numbers. So you have the stronger board, but I just can't play so passively. So I'm going to hit you.
That's what we were mentioning. Sometimes you have to hit on the one point because the alternatives are so much worse.
And again, it was a case where this position, was the safer one, but it wasn't 0 shots. It was 6 shots.
Yeah.
6 really good shots. This at least keeps him off balance. It stops him from, making this point.
Yeah, you just have to throw.
And sometimes, he's got 4 dancing numbers, and I'm really I call that a common error that I make with XGs. More often the error is not hitting on the ace point rather than hitting on the ace.
Now that you're 75 years old, if he was straight, he would have gone, he was gone right after you.
Yeah, right. You liked it. I liked
Not a
it.
great roll. Well, this number, this is a good point to Yes, it's 6 and 1. I'm gonna leave a shot anyway. I may as well only go back this far.
give me less. Actually, you need your own back end of the street, all out, traveled the world, you constantly play, you started to put crazy. I'm not
I pass.
That's called being chicken.
Meaning, maybe he was too good. I was happy to get out of it for one point, but on the other hand, if I make that anchor,
Yeah.
I'm back in the game. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
I played in the heyday.
Yeah, I did.
I was in Florida every night. Really nice, 2 feet away from my hand. Whatever.
One more match.
Did you play, Mario? Mario, did you play?
What's up?
I gave her my different shoes.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Alright, I got 132 pips. And you got 144 pips. So I'm down. I'm up 12 pips. If I can make this a race, I'm quite in it. You only have 9 in the attack zone. You're kind of still have a lot of checkers here. I've got a 3-point board. I've got time to anchor. You might not escape.
I want to see where he's at.
I think I have to take. I mean, not cited about 2 checkers behind your 4 prime.
Looking for maybe I can help.
You mean 5 prime? Did I say 4 prime? But if I can make a business.
It doesn't have anything to do with that, Kevin? What you said?
Duplicating my 3s. Good plan.
Said you can switch.
Oh my God. You're missing half.
There's the 3. There's the 2. Now the race means a lot.
So we know that Norm was such a weird place. So we're not very sweet. Yeah, so I know that Peter told Betty to Calcutta. So I said, I'm very we get an orange cab, we consider our club family. I mean, it's really nice people. San Diego too, and that's very good. Have you ever been there? Justin used to run the club down there when I first moved to California, and I had left for Colorado for a few years. But the club disappeared because they were people. And Frank Friedel at I'm sure you're Michael Pines. He's an attorney.
I've got a super strong board. He's got a block. And slightly ahead in the race. I got 102 minus 7 is 95. He's got 97. Not ahead in the race. I mean, fifth count I'm at. But maybe the time to leave is when I've got perfect board, right? If you hit and make a point, I might attack here. Alright, I'm taking a chance. I tend to get in trouble when I don't run when I have
He got married for the first time, and he gave it back after he was fighting. He wants to do all this work.
Why would
My brother hired Chicago, that's why Oh, you are? You're flying it. No, it's not the guy. I haven't hedged with anybody. You want to hedge with them?
Yeah, I'll trade
I already
equity.
did. I put like 400 in.
Who's your owner in the Calcutta?
I don't remember. I found myself back, but I don't remember who it was.
No, good. So close. And yet so far.
Very solid game. Is he the best? Just you know,
I met him last night.
oh yeah, no, he's no gentleman.
Yeah, get some pills.
4-3 was the roll.
Go get some of those seeds on.
You could, straight through to me.
At least for one race.
I hate it.
Yeah, no,
Does it show his PR?
on the, I am the DMA,
That was a situation where I decided to hit on the 1 point because by playing the double 5, whichever way I play it, I'm going to give him a double 6. And if he's still on my 1 point, there's some risky rolls that I might make that might break my board. So get him out of the way. If he rolls a double 6, he rolls a double 6.
Right, sometimes people are overly worried about
Yeah.
that, and they hurt themselves in other ways. Hey, John.
Hello. Okay.
Oh, I don't know.
I do too. Yeah, I've had that for 40 years. Yeah, I've had that for long. Good. Especially on the cube. I think the best because this is before the computer. Before algorithm. Algorithm was the word. There's the chapter on the cube is good.
More twos. All right, well, I'm not going to make this play because I'm going to make 1 point. I'll make that point. The question is, do I make this and that? Or do I go all the way? I'm gonna do 2 good things instead of 1 very good thing. That's like,
So what was why was this so bad?
not that this is bad.
It blocks the 6.
It's a good point, but if I'm only going to make 1 point, the 5 points more valuable than the 9 points.
Yeah.
So just as a purely case of economics, I'm going to make 1 point. The 5 points are, are the best, followed by the 4s and the 7s. So the 9 is farther down on the list. So if I'm only going to make 1 point, it's going to be that one. But if I can make 2 good points, and this is nice, especially in combination with the 4 and the 6, it's bearing very much on the point I want to make. This helps keep me from being blocked. So that's my.
Yeah, I mean the rule there that he quoted is try and do, if you can do 2 good things on both sides of the board, that beats most things.
That's true. Not only 2 good things, but you're right on both.
On both sides of the board.
I mean, and it's unstacking that 5.
Yeah, that's an important point. Unstacking heavy point.
Last year, I was moving from about 3,500 square foot in house to a 2-bedroom apartment. I didn't have room for all those stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Now.
And now he's got a.
But I'm gonna.
Right. If we'd done my move, you wouldn't have had that.
Ill-gotten gains. I mean, this is a nice thing too, but I mean, I've got the stronger board, so I'm gonna hit. I'm eager to.
The Giants.
If I'm going to leave a shot, I mean, I could do that, but I'm not crazy about hitting behind his anchor. But some of it's a tempo move. That is, by making this play, he's not making this point or that point next turn. So I'm giving him 12 good numbers. But he had at least that many good numbers on this side of the board when I don't hit. So,
I mean, as I said, I've got a lot of checkers in the zone. I've got opportunities to make good points. So he's doing that basically to take away half my roll.
Right.
you know, I have 2 checkers back anyway. It's, you know, if I have 1 checker or 0 checkers, I'm going to be much less likely to have a checker set back. Now he's hitting me, but notice he's not making the 4 point, which would have been his play.
And he even has a problem with his 6.
That's right. I gave
Unless
him
he
bad
goes
6.
behind you.
Much of a choice. I could play this one, but
Yeah, and I might have, because 4 blots is a lot. Okay, so I'm going to now look at. Oh, I am on the bar. So that does take away some of my power here. He has 4 blocks. I have the stronger board. My pip count is 172. He's got.
And then the alley, 1980, it was the Pittsburgh, the Rams.
159. All right, so I'm not ahead in the race, but I have a stronger board. I have great threats. I don't know that they're great threats. I mean, I could come in and hit, and he could dance, but I'm not sure I've lost my market. So, nothing. I mean, I have an itchy trigger finger at this score, but not that itchy.
yeah.
5, 4. So there's the 5. This is one of my
Once
better
use the
rolls.
expression, you were threatening to threaten.
Yes, that's right. No, he doesn't have a. It sounds like a very
Yeah.
Kit Woolsey thing to think. To
Yeah.
say, you know, basically he's threatening to threaten. You know, this was I was just threatening to threaten. Right? I accomplished something good. And if he did nothing great this turn, then I have a threat. But then I can. That's a good point. Okay, once again.
I thought of that.
Now, you're taking away half my roll, but half of my, I offered to hit here, I got there. Now, I've got some actual threats. Things, I can do things here, like hit twice, or if he doesn't hit back, you know. Anyway, I'm going to, at the score, send it.
I swear to God, some people paid. There was a fundraiser just last night. Just last night. And Homie held a big match. And some people believe in
Same thing if you were comfortable about it. I'm not
some paid.
here, but I don't like it.
Prime.
But I'm just saying, you don't do that because you're doing it because you want the country to move. You know, it's not just about an individual.
That's a real speech. I don't quite understand.
Taking a break.
Pass.
Apparently I had a threat.
Yep. This is where I realized I shouldn't have hit.
I was saying I might have played it.
I know maybe the
All right.
newspaper.
5. Oh, no, it was 5-2. Now
Oh,
it's
it was
5-2.
5-2. It was 5-2. Okay.
Don't want to take any points I'm not owed.
Look at him.
Yes. got 6 cards. I went over there and my luck reversed. He smacked me in the face. I was somewhere in 3
Provoke contact.
I don't want to put my shoes back on.
Yeah, done it the other way, all of those places.
That was bold. Kind of made the 4.
I thought about it.
I just think it's a tangible game. No return shots. Got the stronger board. And I'm just looking for an excuse to double you. And that might be enough.
Years ago they used to call it that, but now it's
I play a little bit on mine. I'm very good at that. I don't need to. I was a school teacher. I'm mathematics. I'm very quick at it. But it's much nicer when you give it to you and I have to go through the trouble of doing it. Well, most people,
Yep. Oh, or double 6. Not so bad either. All right.
Probably better.
Maybe, yeah, right. Makes the point.
See you guys.
Well, I can hit or I can not hit. If I hit, right here, I'm giving it 12 great returns. I play safely. I'm giving you 6-2, 6-3, and 3-5. I'm giving you 6 pretty great returns.
3-6.
And 6-2.
Oh, I see.
So there are six great numbers.
7.
Oh, double 3. Thank you. 7.
Well,
So-
actually, double 3 because it comes here. Yeah,
Right.
7.
Well, yeah, that's right. So you got 7 numbers. So I hit there, it's 12. But I think these 7, those extra 5. I mean, I think the winds here, especially when he dances, are so potent and so likely to lead to. I think. At most scores, you're willing to sacrifice winning chances for added gammon chances, but the way the math works is there have to be twice as many gammons as losses. And when you are 4 away and you've doubled them, or you're 2 away and you haven't doubled them, you're so excited about maybe winning the match with it that the math trades it instead of 2 for 1, it's only 1 for 1. So I only need to gain more gammons than I lose in the form of wins. And so I think because of that, I have to hit the 5. Play here with the 3, and now, if I can close him out, I win the gammons. Play the role your opponent doesn't want to see you make, which was probably that. Come on.
I'm going to try to get Alex to make that move illegal. A couple more Persians on the board.
There you go. Is that's illegal in like Tava or
In just the way the Persians play backgammon,
that's
you can't
right.
do that.
That's right. It's
And it makes your whole game different because
it's a subtle change.
a blot almost becomes a point because your opponent's afraid to land there.
In other words, I would have had to have stayed with the wall. That wouldn't have been the worst thing either, but 20 shots versus 11 is too much.
I think that's my top 10
Oh, I don't know.
I traded, okay, so go back to
I don't know. This is safe. What do I do next? He builds his board. Maybe some shot. I'm playing to win. I'm playing to gammon. And I gotta play the 2 here. And the 5 there. I'm not worried about losing a gammon, so. And it maybe can't do everything. If I hit him back there, I'm in great shape. I just can't destroy my. There's enough game left, I hope, that I just can't bury checkers. All right, and especially because the gammon is so attractive.
That's a 20-minute play right there. That just added 20 minutes to the length of this game.
Yeah, could be.
Well,
I don't know. He doesn't.
I mean, the reason why he's not worried about a gammon is because if I win a single game or I win a gammon, he's lost the match anyway. So
this would be a riskier play at a different score.
Yeah.
Or if the score were reversed, I wouldn't be making that play because then the gammon.
Oh, you're 6-2.
All right. Well, safe. I'm just going to try and win. Maybe I'm being too wimpy.
Right to be wimpy.
Would have played well. All right, Karan, we have a math question. On average, how many rolls does it take to get a checker onto a 5-point?
3.
On
average.
It's the reciprocal
Yeah.
of 11 over 36.
3 point something. Although sometimes when you play, it's hard to believe.
I know. Well, you know. Now, all right. Here's another question. What is the most likely number of rolls to come on? Are you more likely to come in on the first roll, or the second, or the third, or the fourth, or what?
That one I don't know.
This trips up people and maybe even surprises them. I mean, when I put this on a quiz in Ohio a few years ago, and everyone got it wrong. Almost everyone got it wrong.
I'm tempted to say none of them.
No? Yeah, it was a multiple choice question, and all were equally likely was a possibility. But no, it's the first roll. Because your chance of getting in on this turn is 11 out of 36.
Right.
The chance that you come in next turn is 25 out of 36 times 11 out of 36.
Which is less than 11.
And then probably you get on the third roll will be 25
Right.
times 25 times 11 over
Yeah.
36. So, but now that you hear it, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But you know, so that's the. Years ago, Danny Kleinman had an article called Mean, Median, and Mode. Because this problem has 3, the mean number of rolls is 3.
Right.
The median number of rolls, that is 2, which is, it takes you the chance of being on within 2 rolls is about 50%.
Right.
The mode, the most likely time that you come on is 1. So the mean, the median, and the mode, often they're the same in a lot of statistical problems, but in this particular case, they were different.
Clever.
6.
Sorry, thanks. I gotta play. I guess I gotta keep playing. Yeah, Is that going on tonight or tomorrow? Okay.
If you win that, you're in the money.
What?
If you win that match, you're in the money.
Whoa. Too far.
Yeah,
Bye.
good.
Thank you.
What's the most valuable coin in your that you start with? Oh, absolutely. But what's your... What's the second most valuable
Casey needs double 5s. On the other hand, maybe you need a 1 to cross over. I'm not sure.
Swings and roundabouts, as they say.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know. I think I would have played the 2. In case you need that 1 for a crossover.
Yeah.
It's time to plug it back in. Back in.
Broken roll. Does it?
Good save.
Yeah. Well, I was lucky to keep hitting him as he kept coming out there.
Yeah.
You know, once I gave up on that slot,
Yeah.
I was
You have to. Yeah.
I was dramatically dropping my gammon chance, but I didn't want to.
Yeah.
All right, 5-5. 3-2.
What the hell?
It's almost always right. Almost never a mistake to double on that. You know about
Because
that?
Two away.
Yeah,
yeah,
just
do it.
Just do it.
I learned that here.
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm playing, of course, a less experienced player,
Sure,
and
yes.
and they might lose their market without
Yeah.
before they double, I
Yeah.
won't. But otherwise, you know, I'm not going to fall for it. I know you're not going to fall for it. You know. Yep. I would slot if it duplicated one of the numbers there, but I'm not going to give you fours on top of it.
Very few people, by the way, from
Fortuitous.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I've never heard that. Oh my God, I wrote double.
Not again.
What horrible luck. Right, if you perceive your board, you're correct. Right. Horrible.
It's a tricky one.
Not easy either.
Well, my best. Not the number I was dreaming of, but certainly not in the bottom four. 6, boy. this one makes the point. He's somewhat vulnerable. This I can attack. He's super vulnerable.
You told me if you wanted that, I would have gone and got it for you.
It's okay.
All right, well, it's DMP. Let's make it fun. Oh, wait, that's not the fun
That's
one.
not the fun. That's the fun.
That's the fun one.
Oh, that's the fun one. Okay.
He's taking performance enhancing drugs.
DMP should be wild.
Okay. Now, what am I thinking of?
Double three.
Let's see what I get. Ooh, that's a nice number. That's one.
I would say it's like a pretty good roll.
Very good.
Are you having fun yet?
That wasn't as fun as I was hoping for. Just about it. That double twos would have been a good roll. Anything. Anyway. All right. A little breathing room. Still not happy.
I'll need your 3-3.
I don't think I appreciate that. I don't think I don't appreciate it.
Oh.
I meant to say. I appreciate it.
And then again, I'll take it away
Yeah,
from
well, that was not very nice.
you. Ooh. Sixes.
What could go wrong, he said. Right.
That's one of the numbers I didn't want to see. Oh well.
It's one of those thousands.
Not much to focus on, but we'll focus on. No?
No. Great match. Thank you.
Very interesting.
$50, please.
For
The lesson from him.
I know.
We'll split it 50-50.
There you go. Oh, man. That was exciting.
holding all day.